G'day, Chris here. You know, we say life's too short to learn from your own experience. Well, some of us had to. I was born in Tasmania and to some very caring and kind people, and I was this little blonde, blue-eyed boy, and something went wrong. Mum passed away, and we moved to Mildura, one of the toughest parts of Australia, where most of my first schoolmates were Italian and Aboriginal, and I got thumped, to put it mildly. I went to school all sweet with my little pants on and my little blue pants, and I got thumped on the first day and the second day, and 5 years later I was thumping back. And then that toughened me up a little bit, and I went to, our family moved to Melbourne, and whereas in Mildura I was the weakie and I was getting thumped up all the time, it turned out that when I went to Melbourne, what they called tough, we called soft. And I became the tough guy, and I was the gang leader and the car thief and the thug, and so it sort of, the experience of living in Mildura toughened me up for an environment that I didn't think I'd ever have to live in. And then with that, we moved up to Sydney, and the slow pace of Melbourne took its toll because I couldn't keep up with the traffic and the pace of business. And then, but I eventually adapted and moved to New York, and then moved back to Sydney again. So when you come from a place, the experience of having lived somewhere which is tough makes it really easy to live somewhere else. And I think we bring that experience with us. I was talking to someone yesterday, and they were talking about breaking up a relationship or whatever, and I said, look, I've had 6 marriages and about 50 nearlies, and that makes me an expert on the topic of marriage and marriage breakup. It doesn't make me an expert necessarily in sticking around in marriages that aren't working. So my experience in those things has been firsthand, and therefore I think I have, in a sense, a qualification to speak about it. I've in the process of going to New York and what have you, I've started a bunch of businesses, and some of them were extremely successful, some of them weren't. But at the end of the day, that experience takes its is a valuable asset. There's my little dog behind me. She's wanting attention. Look, she's hiding. Shanti! Look, here she comes. Shanti! Oh. So yeah, experience. Okay, have a great day. Bye.